Yo guys, I am here again to talk about One Piece, especially how unsatisfied I am with how the Wano arc ended. In One Piece manga, which is currently at chapter 1060, the Straw Hat Pirates left Wano Kingdom already after they've emerged victorious in their war against the Kaido and Big Mom Alliance with their ninja pirate mink Samurai Alliance. Luffy, who has awakened to, spoiler alert, Joy Boy, has finally defeated the King of Beasts Dragon Kaido, one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea. Along with that, the defeat of Big Mom as well in the hands of both Eustace Kid and Trafalgar Law. Also, Momonosuke was able to defend Wano with his own power, though not defeating the Marine Admiral Ryukugyu. Sealing the end of the Wano arc, the Straw Hat Pirates, the Heart Pirates, and the Kid Pirates set off to their next destination in the latest manga release. But just like most of you, I am not satisfied. Like totally not satisfied. Yeah, I know that a lot of changes had happened after their fight with the Beast Pirates, like Robin locating the ancient weapon Pluton, Luffy becoming one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea, and the massive increase of the Straw Hats' bounties, except Chopper. But I am still not satisfied. You can bitch me or what, but I still want more surprises, and still had a lot of things would have wanted to be revealed. A lot of surprises happened already during the arc, but there's one thing I'm really hoping should have transpired, and that is Usopp powering up. Hold on for a second, some of you might be thinking I am biased, but I am not. First, Luffy, the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, received a training from Yogoro about advanced armament haki. This training, during his capture in Wano arc, made him more formidable and stronger, capable of fighting Kaido, the King of Beasts, on the same ground, eventually defeating him. He also awakened his Devil Fruit, though I don't think it is the end of his Devil Fruit's evolution, but this awakening made him the second coming of Joy Boy after 800 years, as Zunisha put it. Next, Zoro, the crew's swordsman, received Enma, one of the 21 great swords. This was the sword of Kozuki Oden, which alongside Ami no Habakiri, became the only weapons known to ever injure Kaido, though this Enma was exchanged to Zoro's Shusui, Wano's national treasure. But still with his Enma, Zoro became even more powerful, to show that he was able to cut the cliff with just a single swing, and even Big Mom and Kaido noticed that the sword Zoro was using was not normal. Aside from that, Zoro also awakened his Conqueror's Haki during their fight with Kaido and Big Mom. Next, Sanji received a power-up from Germa's technology. His suit enables him to become invisible, capable of dealing damage to opponents while hidden. The German raid suit made him able to float and withstand damage to a certain extent with the suit's durability. And the most power-up of his is his awakening as a modified human or augmented human by German technology. If you don't know it, let me tell you how overpowered Sanji is now. He has developed an exoskeleton, a secondary hardened skeleton due to genetic enhancements, making his body endure deformations and reduce, if not totally erase, pain. He is basically a pain-free human now. He can now handle normal bullets and has a more strengthened body no normal human could compare to. In fact, the German technology that gave him this development was sought after by Big Mom herself. Next Straw Hat is Nami. Yeah, she's just a delicate, normal, no Devil Fruit ability, frail navigator. In fact, she's one of the only pure humans in the crew. Though we still don't know what Oda has in store for us about her, but right now, she is one of the weakest crew members of Straw Hats, and that's irrefutable. Even with her climb attack, she's still just a normal girl with good luck navigation skills. No lineage whatsoever so far. However, during the Onigashima raid in Wano arc, she received an unprecedented power-up. She acquired Zeus, Big Mom's homie for herself. Though during their escape from Total Land, Zeus was already captured and forced to become Nami's servant, but this time, after being abandoned by Big Mom, Zeus joined Nami for good, as a partner. Zeus in Nami's hand is just like having a part of Big Mom in her possession. I mean, Zeus was a homie created using Big Mom's soul herself. So Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Nami powered up. See here? Including Usopp, there are the first 5 Straw Hats. The 5 of them entered Grand Line together from East Blue and the backbone of the Straw Hat Pirates. So why exclude Usopp from receiving a power-up? I just can't believe Oda leaving Usopp with no power-up whatsoever after this huge arc. And that is why I think Oda has plans for Usopp in the next arc. All this time, Usopp was a coward with only his sniping skills as an indispensable ability. He then developed a certain and yet to be known observation haki during the Dressrosa arc. Though before he developed his observation haki, he already displayed amazing detection ability, like when he was the first one to notice Gecko Moria inside the stomach of the gargantuan zombie Ors. Then, after the 2-year time skip, he was the first to notice the arrival of the Marines during their escape from Shabondi Archipelago. Also, during the Punk Hazard arc, he noticed the Harpy Monette watching them. He also has this this unusual endurance and willpower. In all his fights, we always see him getting thrashed around, yet still able to fight despite receiving huge and terrible injuries, standing up after being beaten to a pulp and in the end emerging victorious. To prove that, he was able to beat the Fishman Chu in Arlong Park, best Mr. Four and Miss Merry Christmas with Chopper during the Alabasta arc, and he was able to withstand detonation of Piranha's exploding ghosts multiple times and a ruthless beating from this Kumashi zombie during the Thriller Bark arc. He also has this tactical ability to find hope in every fight. He also has this engineering skills to develop unusual weapons and equipment, and of course the skills to use them. Honestly speaking, he was the funniest and the most ridiculous member of the Straw Hats. He received a 500 million belly bounty, and to be frank, this huge amount of bounty doesn't reflect his abilities yet. I even think this cute doctor, Tony Chopper, is stronger than him, so he really needs a power-up, like he needs it the most amongst the Straw Hats. And let me tell you that his last power-up was his development of the Observation Haki in Dressrosa arc. That was too long ago. Many fights, battles, and arcs already occurred and happened, yet his Observation Haki wasn't developed even its basic potential. That is why I firmly believe that in the current saga of One Piece, or after the Wano arc, he will receive a power-up. He just can't stay the same as he is now that the Straw Hat crew is an Emperor level crew. Now, if you have watched my previous video about Oda spoiling Wano arc for 14 years, you can see the link in the description box if you haven't watched it yet. I mentioned there that I think Oda is trying to correlate Usopp to ninjas as one of the possibilities and changes in our protagonist. I won't say I firmly believe so, but I'd want to say I really hope so. Because just imagine what Usopp will become with his sniping abilities, tactical skills, engineering skills, if coupled with ninja skills and movements. To further things up, ninjas hide in the shadows to defeat enemies, and that is so in line with Usopp's cowardice. Ninjas defeat their opponents without showing themselves, and that's what Usopp wants, fighting from afar while hidden in the shadows. His cowardice will no longer be a demerit to him, but will now become an asset. He will be able to defeat opponents without facing them himself. That is so Usopp-like. I know that his dream is to become a brave warrior of the sea, but if we talk about being a brave warrior of the sea, that is something we can hardly see even at this point in time. Just look at his father. His father was even showing a hint of cowardice in the last manga release. So this cowardice of Usopp is somehow inherited from his father in a way. And being a coward doesn't keep you away from being a brave warrior of the sea. I know it is ironic, but if we talk about being a brave warrior of the sea, he is already becoming one by traversing the harsh and violent seas of Grand Line and facing these big shots of the sea. Successfully going around Grand Line makes you brave already. So becoming a ninja who hides in the shadow doesn't keep him away from his dream of becoming a brave warrior of the sea. I know that some of you are thinking that Usopp becoming a ninja is so impossible, but we cannot hide the fact that he already displayed ninja-like abilities in the past. For example, Usopp during his fight with Luffy in Water 7. He used different weapons like the climb attack, hull traps, fire, gas, and etc. He faced Luffy with assortment of weapons, and that is so ninja-like. He even moves like a ninja in some occasions like this. Hides and appears like a ninja like this time. Honestly, my mind is already set to Usopp becoming a warrior. He always dreamt of visiting Elbaf to become a brave warrior of the sea. Elbaf, the country of giants and warriors. So most likely, Usopp will be inspired in becoming a warrior, not a ninja. However, just because it is a country of giants doesn't mean it will be a country devoid of ninja-like people. Just because giants are humongous creatures with slow movement doesn't mean they could not be agile at all. I would like to remind you of these brothers, Rock and Scotch. They are big and giant creatures, yet they act like a ninja, hiding in the shadows while sniping their targets to Utopia. So we can set a stone that giants could not become one. So like maybe there are giants in Elbaf that would inspire Usopp in becoming a ninja-like jack-of-all-trade pirate, though not exactly a ninja like them, but at least someone who snipes enemies from the shadows, evades and hides from enemies using his advanced observation haki. Just imagining Usopp becoming a sniping ninja is so thrilling. That's why I hope Usopp develops that way. And even if it doesn't totally become a ninja, as long as he powers up, it's fine. And if you can remember what Oda said in his discussion with Mayumi Tanaka, Luffy's voice actress, he said, "No matter who joins, you always want Usopp to be the weakest." And I don't think becoming a ninja makes you very overpowered to the point of overpowering the other Straw Hats. Becoming a ninja doesn't make you able to break stone with hands, cut steel doors, or destroy boulders with a kick. If Oda will stay true to what he said, Usopp will still be the weakest, not a devil fruit user, not a modified human, not a fishman, not an ogre, and definitely not a cyborg. Just a human sniper ninja thing. And I hope he becomes one. Anyways, we will know what Oda is thinking and what he plans for Usopp in the next arcs. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let's talk about them. Thanks for watching and see you in the comment section.